with World of Comedy 5 Entertainment. So to give you the idea of what Unbiased is, we always see things on social media and also in the world where we wonder what is the thought process behind these idiotic things that people do. We're going to give an honest, unbiased opinion. So with that being said, we're going to cover several different topics. These topics will start from mental health, addiction, finance, incarceration, relationships. We're going to be truly unbiased this season. So remember, tune in at 8 p.m. Check us out on Boss Up Houston Network. Welcome back, family. This week we got a killer episode for you. Now, when I was growing up, it was certain things that we would talk about. My uncle would give me game, and he'll always leave me with this last phrase: "You overstand?" I was young, I ain't catch it. I mean, you trying to ask me, do I understand? Can I dig it? What you talking about? He said, do you overstand? So it took me a while to understand what that meant. Overstanding means you understand all principles, all knowledge, and all value that's being bestowed upon you. Sometimes they say what's said don't need to be explained. Today we're gonna cover everything in the gambit of that. But the gentleman over here to my right, man, he is a game steward. I've been listening to him for a while. I used to perform with him on the north side. This man here, he got a hell of a story too. Y'all give it up for Juice the Bank.
What's up, my man?
What's happening? What's happening?
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, baby.
Man, it's been a long time coming.
Yeah, man. We overstood on this interview, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, this interview is overstood, man. We knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we accepted.
That's right.
That's
right.
Everything you said just then with acceptance. Solid. It's overstood.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because, I mean, what a lot of the young people don't understand is when you hearing the older people talk to you, and you're hearing the older people give you knowledge, giving you game, sometimes it's better to sit back, listen, and let it process.
Yeah.
Don't overtalk.
Nah.
Don't try to act like you understand or overstand. Just sit back and let it marinate. Because at the end of the day, you'll get it. So I want to kind of touch back into your upbringing. I know you're from the north side. You hail from an area close to mine. Let the people know.
Well, Juice the Bank, the R&B.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That's rhythm and gangster, rhythm and blues for y'all to understand what that means. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they got a meaning to it. But I mean, yeah, I'm born on the north, man. You know what I'm saying? Like Cad McGraw, Fifth Ward. You know what I'm saying? And I really got the best of both worlds. I call it the best of both worlds because you know what I'm saying? Like when I was like first, second grade. My mom was already 16 when she had me, so granddaddy wasn't letting me go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Until she got on her note.
Right.
Which she knew she was gonna get on her note. That was that confidence. It was overstood then with her.
Right.
She knew she had to go over there and take care of business in order to get her son. Plus I was the first grandson anyway.
Right.
So first grandchild. But I went to the South too, man, like half part of my, you know what I'm saying, from elementary to middle school. You know what I'm saying? Dead end. Yeah, for real.
See, and that's why I think
Orleans Apartments.
Oh wow.
That's why I say I got the best of both worlds.
True, you know dead end.
From Fifth Ward to dead end. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
can't get no better than that.
And then dead end over there back then they used to have a store. They used to be in the apartment.
I was there before the store. Yeah, I moved over there for a loose and lunch meat.
Oh.
Yeah. The store and the barbershop.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Hawkins Brothers. Yeah, all that. Big Butler. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah,
okay.
Shout out to Stick One. You know what I'm saying? Chapman.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
See, cause
Babino, you know what I'm saying? I can go there, man. I stayed at 911 Martin Luther King, apartment number 8211. I never forget it.
Cause see, back in the day, what I did, I made my journey to the South. My audience know this. I left there and I went to Third Ward. My mama say don't go there, but I end up going there anyway.
To Third Ward.
Yeah, and then she said we're gonna go to her club, then we're gonna go to Southwest. So she tried to do like the Molly game, you know, where they be changing the cap. She tried to do that with me, but it all ended up the same.
Yeah.
It all ended up the same.
Okay.
And
it's the same thing. It really is, because I mean, I got, man, like I say, my dad from Third Ward, and you know what I'm saying, my old man from Third Ward, you know what I'm saying, raised in Third Ward, so best of both worlds, either Fifth Ward or Third Ward, you know what I'm saying, but dead end was where my middle school years, all of the soldiers that you know about, Cripple Jr., KK, Black Kiki, you know what I'm saying, hey man, Don Brown, that's my bro, you know what I'm saying, hey man, Jerry Thomas, my nigga D-Wall from Sunnyside, you know what I'm saying, Demetrius and the Walking Brothers, you know what I'm saying, hey man, yeah man, for real.
See, cause I remember
back good roots, man. I got good roots, man, and ain't never been a fraud ass nigga. Period. Period. I don't believe in. I mean, I ain't perfect. I probably made some mistakes personally, a godly mistake. Right. I probably did something bad to somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, I wasn't consistent with it. Right. Because it didn't feel right. Right. And I didn't do it again. You know what I'm saying? It's just it.
Right. So. And I think that's what most people feel. Because most people feel they make the same mistake over and over again. And normally when you make the same mistake over and over again, what that is insanity.
Very much so.
And that's where mental health come in. So mental health come in because you have to look at yourself, do a self-assessment, be accountable for the mistakes that you made, and grow past it. Be better.
You gotta want to do better, man. Like, I mean, that's like this new era. I ain't gonna lie, I can't stand this cancel culture era, man. This shit is bullshit. Because it's like everybody think they know everything. And if you bring up dictionary or Google, all that, the argument even get worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, well, who we gonna mediate this with? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna go get him, and I don't know if he got a middle school diploma. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If he got out of 8th grade, so let's go to Google. Argument just keeps going. So these days, nobody want to hear nothing. Like you were saying, man, nobody want to listen.
But you know,
I'm a sponge. I love listening. I listen even when I'm talking.
But you know what? I'm going to give you some game on this here too, because I did a whole bunch of research. And I do a lot of case study research. So on my Instagram, I got a lot of followers. So what I do is I watch what everybody posts. Like if it's a huge happening that happened, like Will Smith, when Will Smith slapped down Chris Rock, everybody had to have a video about this happening. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the followable culture. So
I couldn't do it.
They couldn't have just one person post it. Everybody got to post it. And then everybody chasing them same views. You see what I'm saying? Now,
well, you know, it's an indirect black thing.
Yeah. like you got to be the first one with it, or you got to be the one with the best quality with it, or you got to have a certain angle with it. And then when you put it up there, everybody watch it. Then guess what? Everybody gonna take from it. They gonna repost and this, that, and other. So what that tells me, there is no original thought in this culture.
Even with and you saying that because we saw about earlier, the music. It's just not, to me personally, it's just not so much as authentic, meaning like the meanings. And then my thing is, even if you know, the young or whoever, because you got some, I don't knock what age you is to rap. I just can't stand the new era. Just bumpity. I mean, it is what it is, but to each his own. But me personally, I mean, I'm just gonna stick to the script, man. I'm gonna talk about something that's reality. I'm gonna try to give a story. But every story, like this here, even rappers, some rappers can rap about a story, they never did it. But somebody probably told them their story and they critiqued the hell out of their thought. That's just what you call a writer, a hell of a writer. You know what I'm saying? Right. Somebody that can write. He's just a good lyricist when he put it together that way. You know what I'm saying? He know how to write and go in there. But see, like I would say, you got 1,000 people chasing Young Thug. I'm just being real. You say you got 1,000
people
chasing Young Thug.
Yeah, chasing Young Thug, chasing Future. Trying to be the next little baby. You got 1,000 of them going this route, right? And
they can't sound like him though.
But guess what happened?
That's why he stood out.
Guess what happened? When you get Kendrick, one Kendrick, can't nobody touch Kendrick.
Still.
Guess what's gonna happen? it's gonna shift.
Yeah, it's gonna shift.
It's
but
gonna shift.
then I'm gonna show you something about the shift. We got we in the council culture, so it's a lot of in denial going on. Even when they know they're supposed to go over here where it sounds good and it's a message, they'll still stick over here. Now this my jam. Now that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Go listen to something that's gonna get you out of that bullshit thought.
But you know what that is. So that was ingrained in us through the Will and Inch doctrine.
The whole nine. That's why I was
Because see, that's a
we all public government #1. We always been
passed down tradition, right? Like the crab in the bucket syndrome.
All of that,
so
man.
when you see somebody that's going a tad bit higher, you're gonna dispute that. That's what happens when you go on social media. People see somebody that's making a positive gain all the way around,
and
right?
They go the opposite way.
Look, they'll find something on that person, and they'll try to damage that person's credibility.
Yeah.
Because they don't want them to get that brass level. You've
That's
seen
sad.
it all the time. Yeah, like you got Dr. Umar.
That's sad, bro.
Dr. Umar, even though he got his own problems, the man talked about he was going to open up a whole school. And he asked for donation for the school.
Ain't nobody give him nothing.
Look, they talking about he going to steal the money. Then you back though, you got like Rizza Islam. Rizza Islam was giving game on everything, right?
Okay.
They went, the powers that be, took his whole Instagram down, took his YouTube down, everything. Then when the people hear his message, they try to dispute it. No, he's not who he say he is.
Yeah.
He's not that type of person. You know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
But the man giving you knowledge, that's the whole point.
This is my thing. And I don't knock no cultures, no races. I don't believe. I don't care for it. I don't care because I already know God made every one of us. I don't care what nobody say. It wasn't no 12 gods. It wasn't no. You know what I'm saying? He's different, and we don't know what he look like unless you look in the mirror. That's the only time I tell you if you want to see God, go look in the mirror. That's my saying. If somebody say, "Nigga, you ain't never seen God," I have. I go look in the mirror. I'm gonna see him then, because when I see him, then it's gonna. I need to make a choice.
But you made in God's image. That's what people don't realize. It's in the written book.
I'm the most powerful creature on earth.
That's right.
Why wouldn't I be a god? Under God. You know what I'm saying? You have to be a fool not to think that. You can't be a king if you don't apply yourself like a king. If you don't think that you royal, you can't be no king. I don't give a damn who you is.
But you know why that doctrine was given, right?
Yeah.
Because they wanted you to belittle your mind, to think that you was beneath something.
Yeah.
And they let other people advance.
Yeah.
It's the subjugation thing.
And just like I say, it's a lot of things I didn't believe in at school. And to this day, I tell people it's a lot of things I didn't believe in then, so I'm not gonna believe in that shit now. You can't. When I was a kid, I didn't think that the lion was the appropriate motherfucking king of the jungle. I didn't. I got in trouble because I didn't know why they had their hand on the thing saying, the Pledge of Allegiance. And I'm like, looking around. I mean, I grew up in church. My granddad owned the church. We grew up in churches. Man, we was in church conventions. You know what I'm saying? I assume that's where I come from. But I also know they planted a seed too. And I also know when I got grown, it was up to me to figure that out. You know what I'm saying? Figure who I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't that what you taught me. It was to take that with me. But then I can't still make the choices you made because some things I don't agree with. Like that we was taught. My parents taught us that. I mean, well, we was taught that the black cat was bad luck. But here it is, the Egyptians used black. You know what I'm saying? If you go really look what a black cat, and then black cat got melanin. So why is that bad luck? Why is it that everything black was so bad, but then you look at the president, all his cars in black? His Secret Service dressed in black. Why is it a men in black? But that's supposed to be bad. But that's the most solid color there is, the most dominant. And I just never believed it, bro. You can't. There's a lot of things I don't believe what they talk.
But see, this is the key to the code that I broke, right? It's 2 words.
Yeah.
Those 2 words is vote and promote. So what you lack in vote is what the values that you're going to promote. I'm going to give you an example of what that means, right? So they just had this shooting in Uvalde, Texas.
Yeah.
everybody, when it was going down and they say, hey, we need to do open carry, we open carry, we armed state, this is what we gonna do. Nobody wanted to stand up, nobody wanted to go and vote against the powers that be. Abbott, nobody
I did see something on there and I shared it. That dude, that
Beto O'Rourke.
Yeah, okay. Salute.
Yeah, so now
for president, let him be the president.
So now, don't nobody want to vote for it. Everybody was kind of hemming and hawing, talking about, oh, I don't know if we should not vote for Trump. We should go vote for Biden because we ought to choose the lesser evil, this, that, and other. So what you voted for or what you didn't vote for is the values that you promote. So look at it right now. Number one, they're going to take away the choice of life for the woman. You know what I'm saying? So if the woman want to have an abortion, they're going to try to pull that away from her.
I seen some of that too. I heard some people talk about it on the podcast or something.
Number two, you got the open carry. You got people running around here. Some people may have mental issues. They run around with the gun. Now, I ain't against being armed, but at the same time, you got to have some buffer, some control in there.
True.
To make sure that the proper folks that ain't supposed to have it don't have it. So,
but let me show you this. Let me say this about that, not to cut you off, because this is what we gotta understand. People been packing guns.
Yeah.
Talking about way before all that, they've been packing guns, man.
Yeah.
They've been packing guns. They've been doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So overall, to me, this is my thing with that. It ain't even the fact of packing the guns. It's just motherfuckers ain't scared no more to go to jail or get caught with the gun or get caught or shoot somebody thinking they could get away with it. They didn't. I think the system then programmed that, because at the end of the day, everywhere you go, somebody they showing it. I'm talking about, they know damn well half these niggas is fellas. They showing their gun. So my thing is like, nigga, and I always think like, come on, man, we not in war. I don't think so. Like, we ain't overseas somewhere having a battle war, you know what I'm saying? So why you back? It's not that serious. I just don't think it's that serious. I think they looking for it. If you got it, you looking for it. Because at the end of the day, man, I just don't believe it's that serious that we have to be walking around here packing guns like that. See, we're not that bad, like as a city. We not that bad. We just acting out, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think we doing, acting out, bro. It's not like we just, man, like you got, come on. California, now I understand, they ain't even killing that much, and they in territory where the blah, blah, blah. They got a history of years and years and years of blah, 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 or laying up, you know what I'm saying? I got a god sister, her dude, her husband, well, they was in their house sleep, and somebody just drove by and pow. I don't know if they shot at the house, I don't know how it actually happened, but he got shot, and to this day, he fucked up behind that shit. Sees he be fucked up. It don't make sense. Because like back then, even when we was packing guns we had to, we knew what that gun was for. We knew if we pulled that gun, we had to shoot it. So what we did, we didn't pull that gun. Because we knew the consequences. We waited and saved it for a rainy day, or even the ones that thought it saved their ass. But they didn't go around showing it. It wasn't showed. It wasn't everywhere you went. Everywhere people go, they got a gun. Like as if we really have to be careful like that. We don't.
But see,
that's bullshit.
It's a threefold thing. So the first part is the way that the culture has desensitized people. You know what I'm saying?
Share this video.
So would they be desensitized, right? So Instagram made it to where you could say anything you want to anybody, troll anybody that you want to without any repercussion. So
they've been doing that, but they had bullets.
Let me say,
we grew up with bullets.
I know, but let me get to it.
Okay.
So they saying all this now, but the repercussion you talking about with the bullet will get in your behind. Bullet knock you out, right? They ain't getting that because guess what? It's online. You can't see folks unless you see them out there in the street, and that may happen every so often. You feel what I'm saying? But also they're not trained with boxing at all. Most of these youngsters,
a lot of people wasn't trained with boxing, but they still didn't go get their gun.
No, but no.
Nigga took an ass whooping.
But look, what I'm saying is they desensitized, so now any little thing got them scared. They like, look, we not gonna fight it out. I'd rather shoot it at.
I think it's bigger than that. I think they just think that that's just more power to them. Because I'm gonna show you what the gun do. That pistol give you power. Where at least they think they have power.
Perceived power.
It perceives power. It perceives quick. It perceives like dominant. It perceives like flash. And I can do this and get away with it. It's the cockiness. It's the attitude. It's the genocide attitude that they thinking that we can have guns, stupid. But then we going to jail. We get caught with the gun.
Yeah.
We gonna get a case because know what they gonna do if we get caught? They gonna run our record. But old boy over there, old lady. Okay, sir. You know what I'm saying? Come on, we just seen it. Come on, people shooting. Man, we ain't gonna. I can't even be at the house. My gal nigga come out with no gun. I'm blasted. Or either but with the gun in the air. I would either throw it out and then crawl. Let alone niggas out here pop, 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 pop everybody at that color. And they walk with the camera showing it.
Yeah.
Because it's in our face.
They took home.
It's still a genocide.
They took homeboy to Burger King after he did what he did in
in
South
our
Carolina.
face, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's right there. And to me, all of us, I don't feel like it, but it's us. So I got to be a team player. We should feel ultimately stupid because we don't have no unity. First thing we do is what we were saying earlier. I'll try to take him down instead of pushing him up. That's why a lot of people ask me like I support you. Like, man, Juice, you support everybody. You know what? I just support us. I support me when I support you.
Right.
Because if I sit there and I share your stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look at it. If I like, I shouldn't have. If it's something I don't like, I ain't gonna. But if it's something in there that somebody else need to hear, I'm sharing it. I don't give a damn if you don't share my stuff. I don't care what you do. I'm gonna do it because it's me. This is who I am. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know one thing for sure: it's game and all that. Because guess what? When I share your stuff, your people gonna see that.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? That's right. Your followers gonna be, hey man, let me check him out.
Right.
It's a game to it. You have to be a fool not to play that game.
Right. But then, on top of that, this is the way I look at it too. So even if you say in Houston, right, in the entertainment industry, it's a lot of separatism. There's a lot of people being compartmentalized. They don't want to come together. They rather be in their own way and do their own thing, but they don't understand. They don't understand that if we come together,
like Atlanta,
we'll be bigger. You see what I'm saying? Because look,
we'll get acknowledged more.
Because look, like in Atlanta, all them people don't get along. But guess what?
They know how to network. They know how to they know how to say what's the little saying? Understood the assignment. Yeah. They understand the assignment. Now look at all of them. They looking good. They all eating good. They all in a better place. Right. And a lot of them cats was on the corner. Yeah. A lot of them cats was hustlers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say I don't even knock. Nigga come here talking about, man, I was a king. I'm like, for real? All right, king. I ain't gonna say, nigga, you ain't no king. I just don't got that. Right. We gotta remember this too, though. We are living in a spiritual. We live in a spiritual area. You know what I'm saying? So spirits play games, especially the evil. And the evil spirit always gonna try to make his wealth known, to where the good one gonna stay humble. So my thing is, what you gonna be, nigga? You gonna be humble, or you gonna be that fool over there that want to get seen? I don't just want to get seen. I'm gonna be seen anyway. The way I walk, they gonna be like, you walk a certain way. I ain't gonna lie, I'm old enough to say it now. I've been told too many times when I walk in the building, I look like somebody. Right. And I'm somebody, but I ain't nobody, but I'm just like them. Right. But I'm gonna make myself be somebody regardless, because that's who I was supposed to be. I think God put me here to be somebody. My mama told me I was gonna be somebody. And I think I'm somebody. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just try to keep it proper, man. Keep it straight, man. Keep it solid. And then also try to just say shit, man, that I think on the cool that people accept more than not accept. That's why I try to think what would I say or what would I think if somebody told me this. But if I need to hear it, I need to hear it.
But the way I look at it is like this. I used to feel as though I would have to give people what they wanted. Now I'm at a certain point in my life where I give that I feel that the world should hear, what's good for the ecosystem. I'm not worried about how people gonna feel about it, because at the end of the day, my views are my views. Yeah. My perspective is my perspective. Yeah. I'm only looking for my tribe. I'm only looking for the people that think the way that I do, or those that may lean toward that understanding.
I want to accept something. Yeah.
Right, because if you try to play toward everybody, you're gonna lose yourself.
Yeah, because you can't be in every circle.
Nah, because
only way you can do that is if all of us in the same circle.
Yeah.
and all of us ain't in the same circle mentally. We damn sure ain't. You know what I'm saying?
No, because I mean, mentally, spiritually,
all that.
Hell of us, some of us physically.
I mean, that's the work, but that's that worldly atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know, but my thing is like this. I don't know. I'm a competitor, and I get a kick off of competing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing I don't compete with is my music.
Right.
But I compete with any other shit. We can compete conversations. We can compete. I like to compete. It's cool. Because to me, it's like sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't finna like I ain't gonna take it too far. Now, unless that person take it there. You know what I'm saying? But to me, I'm all about sharpening iron. My thing is this, I can learn something from everybody. And on the cool, I ain't gotta do what they said, but I'm gonna use it. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? There's going to be a time I might go somewhere and fall into a bullshit situation. And that went through that same bullshit situation. But he done some bullshit. Now, if I ain't never seen the bullshit, I might make that same decision. But I seen him do it. Or he told me about it. And it was bullshit. And look what happened to him. You think I'm going to go do that? Hell no. I'm going to do different.
Wise man learn from others' mistakes.
SpongeBob SquarePants. I tell people that should be the best cartoon ever.
Because look,
smart.
Like I was saying, the fastest to the game when the people they say, okay, I can get away with saying whatever. They never get tested. Then when they get in a situation where they test, their first instinct is to go get the gun.
Yeah.
Then
because they ain't got no acceptance.
Secondly,
no discipline.
Then when you come back to it, people carrying that gun around because guess what? They afraid of the world. You look at it right now, we have the highest media presence we've ever had in any generation.
That's sad, man.
Every time you turn on CNN, you seeing somebody getting killed, a war, or something bad going on in the world.
Shout out to Michael Watts too, man, because I seen his post today. And he said that people need to cut their TV off with that depressing ass bullshit and go out there and enjoy some of that sun and get some vitamin D, man, and help you. You know what I'm saying? Go just look at somebody and smile. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just going look at them and blow your horn, bomb. Like what? I mean, I don't know. This road rage, all that.
Because I mean, if you listen to it, they'll tell you that somebody dying in your square radius every minute on the hour. That's not necessarily the case. What that is, that's hysteria. So you look at it as propaganda that's going to put you in a certain mind frame to where you can't function. So then you got to go to the beat of their drama. When you go to the beat of their drama, guess what? They got you then. Because then they can control you.
And that's what it's about.
Because see, they'll tell you, look, case in point with the mask. All right, they'll tell you that mask going to save your life. Right?
And back there and tell you and contradict themselves.
Yeah.
But no, now remember this. We've been living off contradictory statements, contradictory laws, contradictory lifestyle since we was born in America. You know what I'm going to speak on America. Contradictive. Period. That's all they do is contradictive. Because it don't make sense. I mean, come on, we all know liquor or food.
Yeah.
But you let people go buy it.
Yeah.
But then come on, it's a bunch of bullshit.
All right, so you got the mask on, right? You so weird you got the mask on, right?
Yeah.
But you steady going to Popeye, Timmy Chan, Pie Burn, and you getting all the grease, right?
Messing your insides up.
You killing yourself, and then you
killing yourself.
You put the mask on. How you gonna breathe?
You suffocating it. All of the bacteria need to fume out.
Right. So you doing that job? You doing that job for them?
That's the game.
You see what I'm saying? See,
that's the game.
And then they got you so petrified.
Open their third eye. That's the game, and that's the game I'm not playing. I don't even eat meat like that, bro, no more. I'm being honest. I just don't really like meat. I don't even like the texture no more. It just don't taste right. And I got that from my grandma. She made me start paying attention to it because she was like eating something. I forgot where we went and got it from, somewhere in the hood. And she was like, I think it was Fiesta. We went and got something to eat or something, but it just she said it just don't taste right. And I started thinking of that. And I thought, so like every time I go to a burger stand, I want well done. I tell them to burn it. And they be looking at me crazy. And I be like, man, why you giving me this? So I stopped going and get back at burgers. You know what I'm saying? They kind of bagged me up. So when I taste meat, I just, even when I'm at home, I'm cooking or something like we eating, man, I don't need no big old piece of meat. Give me a little piece of meat, but I got a bunch of sides. I'm gonna eat sides. I'm gonna eat starch.
But this is what I'm gonna tell you. This is what I learned through my journey. Cause remember when you first met me, I was about 400.
Yeah.
I'm down
Yeah,
too.
you was a big guy. yeah. I was like, that ain't even the same dude I remember back in the game. I think I was tripping. At first I thought I was tripping, like you was two different people.
Yeah.
I thought but I was like, nah, that is, yeah,
But let me tell you,
they helped this motherfucker.
Let me tell you this what I learned. So number one, you're right, it is the meat. So
yeah, because we're not supposed to eat that. We really not. We were not even created to digest meat like that.
Nah. So
we supposed to be like a gorilla.
Yeah.
Eat termites.
Well, they say we based on primates.
There we go. I don't believe. I'm telling you. Hey, now you talking about where we came from?
Yeah.
No.
The derivative.
No. You can't tell me we was down there and came up first.
Yeah,
Cause it don't seem right.
It ain't.
Nah, but I can tell you this though. If you look at Planet of the Apes or something like that, you know that brown is that skin wasn't all the way dark. So who's messing with apes and shit? Huh. Who always mess with animals? That's what.
All right.
But hey, man, yeah.
But when you look at the meat, right? So they're gonna charge you a little bit more. But when you go organic, when you go get the organic meat that don't have the antibiotics in it, if you trust the labeling, cool. The starches.
How you know that though?
Right, you living off the trust factor.
You ain't got them chickens in your backyard.
Right. You don't know the difference between if it's grass fed or if it's been mutated.
You don't know, and they'll tell you in the fast food restaurant in a minute. Oh, this is green. This is great. You done created some green because I seen some on TV where some was liquid and they made cabbage out of it. So my thing is, I'm pretty much getting scared of eating anything hard enough. So I'm about to go to eat some termites and some like what the motherfucking gorilla do, because that's the only thing that's solid.
Because you know, Subway, they got tuna that ain't tuna. Oh. They did a test.
What is it?
They say
what is it, tilapia?
Nah, it's some type of type of derivative meat. It's not even anything seafood.
See
what I'm saying?
See, I'm getting tired of these people, man. See, I would just eat potatoes and rice and beans.
You can't trust that either.
Why?
GMOs, human growth, the growth hormone that's being grown for all of the grains and all that. So, and then on top of that,
man can't live by bread alone, man. But we can drink water.
If you eat potato,
I like potatoes. Man.
You eat rice.
I love it.
Do diabetes run in your family?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna be real with you though. Hold on though. Let me show you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a remedy to everything.
Yes, sir.
And I'm blessed by the best.
Yes,
he is that. Watch this. I'm borderline diabetic. Daddy's side and mom's side. And you know, don't get me wrong. I'm cocky to say it because guess what I know? Every Thursday I walk on this scale, big scale at this company, and I check it. My weight say 203. My weight say 202. My weight say 204. My weight say 203. My weight say 202. My weight say 204. Now, doctor say I'm 5'10", I'm overweight, I should be 185. But watch this. I don't eat some of that other stuff. I make sure I get me some green in there, but I eat my starch. I got to have protein. So as long as I ain't overwhelming my body, then my body can break the blood sugar down. The sugar down. You know, the starches and the sodium, it can be broke down properly because at the same time I stay active.
Right.
I have been messing with the alkaline water.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sea monster death. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, hey man, God got me. But that's what's keeping me healthy. I'm gonna be honest. That's what got me really like in a healthy mode. Now, watch this. I'm hypertension. But watch this here too though. It's like I say, man, the salt. All a person got to do is stop eating salt. Sweat. I learned that sometimes ain't so bad. Like Rick Ross say, fat boy running on the beach, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, yeah, I mean, jumping on off that truck, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that sweat, I be feeling so good coming on with this is soaked up. Because I know I didn't drain out a lot of salt and sodium and bacteria is gone. I just got to keep managing it because on the cool, the older we get, we got to slow down.
That's right.
Because your body is getting older, you know what I'm saying? Wear and tear. You know, ain't nothing going to stay fresh forever, you know what I'm saying? Right. So you got to abide by your age, you know what I'm saying? Right. You got to not try to do so much what you used to do. Right. Because like you say, you can't digest it. I'm gonna tell you, my boy Chad gave me this stuff, and I overlooked it for a minute. But I tried it the other day. It's a detox. It's all green powder. Look at it. Smell like everything in the garden. Okay. Put a little bit of some orange juice. 2-3 days, man. It showed me different. It showed me that, oh man, I see. Yeah, I need to get some of this too, cause colon. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that stuff is good. So I ain't gonna lie, man. Like you saying, hold on. See, I was 240 something. Right. In 08, I had got a case when I found out I was detected with hypertension. I was in 08. I had caught this case. We really gave me the case. I beat it anyway, but dude, I was like 246. My neck, blah blah blah. I'm like face back. You know what I'm saying? Man, my mom used to tell me, I was holding my breath in my sleep. I'm like, how I hold my breath in my sleep? She's like, boy, you be holding your breath in your sleep. You need to stop. Come to find out, I can tell that breathing, that bigness, that clogging up, that breathing, that shit is doing this.
That's the sleep apnea.
And all that weight and all that extra shit, but it's doing this though to your pipe, your weight, your airway. And you can tell because you, like now I can detect a cold coming or something like that because it get the breathe. Like I just got over a little light cold because I messed around and was sweating and came in the house with freezing cold. But instead of me just going jumping in the shower right then and putting it on warm and mellow in my body, I didn't. I sat there and smoked and shit, you know what I'm saying? But that water, I just, man, I don't know. I ain't gonna lie, I'm blessed. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, I'm borderline diabetic, bro. So it's like, I try to stay away from a lot. I eat sweets, I do all that, but I stay active. Right. I stay active. I still got my youth in me. I still got it. I still think I'm a little kid.
But see, that's what our people have to realize too. Like, I look at the black-owned restaurants a lot. They got like the little group. And then every time I see folks, they say we eating good. We about to go eat good.
Yeah, eating good is bad.
We putting Alfredo. We got Alfredo sauce. We got
pasta.
Yeah.
Pasta.
We got fried this. We got the seafood.
Now I'm gonna be honest. I can't. But I'm gonna show you something about the seafood. See, but it's methods to that though. Yeah. Cause see them seafood balls, man. I notice people get smart. Oranges.
The citrus.
Oranges and motherfucking garlic. The whole clove, man. My homegirl and them Breeze and them and Jawan and Fruity, they cook and that should be stupid hot. And you taste all the seasoning. I thought I tasted one potato and I was like, man, I'm gonna have high blood pressure. My body was scared. Like my body, like your body, no. I was, oh no. Man, they was like, nah, but I touched this other taste in it. They was like, nah, I'm telling you, it's going, man, we put whole cloves in there. They put like 10 whole cloves, however many cloves they put in there. Garlic. Man, pressure didn't go nowhere. She was hot and well, but later on then I'm sweating. Went to check my pressure, man, my pressure was normal. Garlic helped it go down. The hot sweated it. The heat and the spices sweated.
But for the most part, do our people prepare it that way? No. Because what you will see, like if you look online, people will take the crab ball that's full of sodium, dunk that in there, then go get some more seasoning, dump that in there, then go get a whole stick, go get whole sticks of butter, throw that in there. You see what I'm saying? And then by the time you get it,
everybody don't even do the oranges though.
Nah.
I see a lot of Latinos do the oranges though.
Yeah. And if you look at it, by average, Latinos have the same situations that we have.
Yeah, they do. Boy, they diabetes like a mother. They diabetics, but
diabetes.
Yeah, but then they live off thickness though. You know what I'm saying? That's, hey, you can't get that out their mind. Right. They ain't talking about dieting.
But that's us too. That's us too, cause look.
But they tortillas, we'll get scared. They gonna still eat their tortillas and all that. but frijoles and all that, man.
But you know, culturally, like if you look at us, right, and you look at a brother, he might be a tad bit overweight, and you be like, he a good size. But like you say, if you go to the mainstream, if you go to the mainstream, they'll tell you overweight.
Man,
the doctor will tell you.
I'm 5'10". I'm too old. It was 203. 203, 202. It kept jumping. 203, 203, 510. If I go to the doctor right now, I'm supposed to be at 185. But I feel like a dolphin if I was at. If I go past 5 more pounds after this year, I'm gonna be feeling funny. I ain't gonna, I'm like, man, I need to eat.
Yeah, my mama thought something wrong with me when I came in the high. Cause look, I had my neck was showing and all that stuff. My mama say, look here, you don't need to lose no more weight. What you need to do, you need to go on eat a little bit more, bro. You need to go on. Look, him and Chan down the street, you need to go eat
You trying to get better. They say you don't need to lose no more weight.
That's what black people look. Baby, you ain't hungry. See, when you go through certain things, you tell them, nah, I can't eat that. What can you eat? You know,
because they don't understand though that the main objective to that is tightening the intestines. Yeah. See, as they stretch, man, they collect bacteria. Yeah. They cake up all this extra stuff you ain't supposed to have. It turns into what? All this stuff you ain't supposed to. Fluid and
you get cancer, all that.
Yeah, because it develops. You got acid in your body. You got that shit get to boiling and cooking, and there it is.
So from a health, even from a health perspective, right?
Yeah, we
overstanding, right?
Yeah.
So I want to jump back to the music.
Let's get to the music.
All right. So you say R&G. Now what I know you for, you croon, you rap, you sing, you do all that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You croon, you sing, you do all that, right? So, what led you to go with that style?
Well, no, I actually know what you say. I croon.
Yeah, you sing.
I sing. That's what I do.
You sing.
Yeah.
But you say croon. I'm talking about. We're gonna do that.
Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha.
But they say when you croon, you sing. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, like them old schools, like
OJ,
like the OJs.
Yeah.
Like Gerald Levert daddy.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Levert.
That boy sang.
Yeah, because you be singing to them young ladies. I be seeing them young ladies, they be crying out there.
Do they?
Yeah, they be crying out there. Be like, I like him.
I don't know if they cry because I be in the zone.
Yeah, they be out there, you know.
Hey, I literally tune in the Juice the Bank, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm Juice the Bank, period. But when I'm on the stage, man, that dude is like, all the dudes I ever seen do music, like him and them and all the rest of them. That's who I am. I'm pretty much all of that. Like, all of that. My vision is all the greats that ever displayed they talent or whatever on TV, and we grew up on it. When I'm on that stage, I'm multiple. That's me. That's who I turn into. Like, I got to be that critique artist in my brain. If I'm saying, I'm trying to touch. I'm hoping my vibe touch somebody.
Right.
Cause I go over there and talk to them, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna turn and go over here too. So I hope I left a stain right there. So that's me. That's my thing.
Cause you got some stuff that's out here. I know they could find you on Apple. They could find you on Spotify.
Just about all streams,
everything. Yeah. Right. And you do a lot with a lot of the local artists that are out here. So I know for a fact you got good synergy with K Shine.
Oh, that's like a little bro.
Yeah. So how did you get into the music business? How did you get started? What was your thought process when you jumped off into it?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's why I say a lot of these dudes don't got no passion. Man, I wanted to be an artist all my life, man. My mama said when she held me up. This is what I always been told. Like, she told me I was gonna be a superstar. So she said I was gonna be a star some kind of way. Which in reality they was thinking football. But my mama must have been thinking something else because she loved music. She could sing. She could sing too. But as a kid, I'm talking about, since I ever known to get up and sing, I used to be in my mirror. In that mirror, I changed clothes. You know what I'm saying? I go put my daddy hat on, put that coat on because he used to dress up. I even put on his boots. He had all kinds of snake skin, ostrich skin, tips. He said all the boots. Man, I sit there and I go put that on when they knocked out or when they ain't there. Get in that mirror. Dun, dun, dun. If it isn't love, I'm singing it. But I'm doing the steps. I'm singing, but I'm just singing to the mirror though. So I ain't singing to nobody else. But as I grew up, rest in peace to Wicked Cricket.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Mikey from Dead End. that's really where it groomed me. Because Wicked Cricket came to the Orleans apartments with this. He used to bring. Remember the was it? I forgot what station it was, but remember he used to have a big old radio. It was a stage, and it was a radio just like the boom. What you call it? What you call it? Got the old school that Trey got. The boom box.
Yeah.
But it was a big old stage like a trailer. But it had speakers on and everything. It was one of them radio stations. I forgot.
Was it Kids Jam?
I forgot which one it was, but he brought it to Orleans. He was doing the talent shows because he used to have the clubhouse. We used to be in there, Sherelle Jack, you know what I'm saying, Miss Fine's Wine. We used to be in the game room. So he brought these talent shows, man. So shoot, me and Mike and them formed the group. Mike formed the group, the audition. I don't know I forgot what our name was. But we used to go get biking tights matching and all this here, man, just to get up there and look like somebody. And we you know what I'm saying, talent shows, man. That's what Wicked Cricket, man. MC Wicked Cricket, man. Long live Wicked Cricket, man. Wicked Cricket, he was that spark to me, I think. Because like I say, I was in my room. I was in my room singing. I always knew it was that, but I wasn't going to sing to nobody else. And I got in school. Once somebody seen one time, so he can sing, and I wasn't gonna turn a girl down. So being young, they say sing this. I'm going at it, you know what I'm saying. But if it was some dudes, I'm like, man, you sing. Like, the niggas didn't want to hear niggas sing anyway.
Right.
So that's what made me really start singing. So I could rap every song, but I never wanted to be a rapper. I never ever wanted to be a rapper. Period. I just never. I can probably rap half the rappers today, but I never wanted to be. It's just not me. I don't even think I look right rapping. I don't. But that's really how I started. I got to that talent shows, got older, got away from it a little bit. Streets kind of took my mind. You know what I'm saying? Took our mind, got in the streets. Gangster took me back to that mirror, because the streets took me back to the mirror, because the streets was like tough. You know what I'm saying? Gutter. You know, you got to get it. You got to be on your game. You can't be weak or whatever. If you're going to hustle, you got to be focused. I didn't even want to sing. Ain't want nobody really knew I sung. So like 8th grade, I had got shot. I was going to Thomas. We was at a carnival. Right there on Martin Luther King, the carnival used to be right there with a burger, that big old, there used to be a drive-through theater. Right there on Martin Luther King, they said trading fair. That big old lot used to be a drive-through theater. They turned into, after drive-through theater went away a long time ago, they started bringing the carnival there. So we went to the carnival. Every time the carnival came, bam, got shot. Make a long story short, rest in peace, Hawk took me home because he knew my mom and them, you know what I'm saying? They used to hustle too. They sold weed and shit, but bam. From that point, I went back to the North, back on the North now. Music wasn't there quite, you know what I'm saying? It still wasn't there. It's like I ain't had that encouragement to do music. But all of a sudden, on the North, what it was, man. No, once again, it was Wicked Cricket. He had, somehow I had seen him somewhere, and he was like, "Well, what you doing? You ain't doing nothing." And I was like, "Nah, I ain't been doing nothing." He's like, "Man, what the hell you doing? You need to get back at it." I remember y'all used to be singing and woo woo woo, and I remember that to where went to jail, was getting locked up, so that was the distraction. To this one time, I got that case. So I went sat down, 20, at a 20. I sat down this one particular time before they shipped us all out. We went to Fort Stockton, dude. It was this dude came in, this another chain came in. Nobody wanted to sleep under the bunks before Stockton had scorpions. So nobody really, I didn't want to be on the bottom bunk. Nobody wanted to be on the bottom bunk. Shoes up here. We had a couple of bottoms. But the back was the hood. That was the ghetto. You know how we gonna put it in where we at. So in the back of that tank was the ghetto. Dude came in, goes in his mob. This really what gave me the torch. I could truly say James Inslee, JB from Swab House. That dude really gave me that torch. Like, Cause he was my celly, he was down there, man. We chopped it up, man. He showed a little more love to us. He taught us, had us reading Billboard magazines. You know what I'm saying? To where that started making me boom. So I did 5 tight in there on that 20. So I'm like, that's all I did. He even made it where they were sitting when I moved. They started sitting. I was getting magazines. I showed us how to subscribe. We can get the magazine. And I was a Billboard fanatic in jail. I read about it. I read about how many units, 500 gold, you know what I'm saying, million, the old, the way it used to be. And all of that, and we boom, riding, and then come on some old school. And then the old school came, late night, we made pretties. We chilling, everybody, because in there you gonna find that sensitive side, because that's how we made it through. Can't be hard all your life in jail. You gotta come back to reality. Man, think about baby. Think about riding, you know what I'm saying? And I'm hitting them old jams, them music, R&B. Nigga was like, man, you got something. Man, I started writing music. For long, we split up. He say, man, you get out, man, we gonna hook up, you know what I'm saying? Just so happened. That messed up, you know what I'm saying, with the ton Draper and all that, the Draper and whatever happened with the Suave House thing, such. Boom. Shut that down a little bit. But I still had that torch. Because I was like, shit, nigga, this Suave House, this nigga own it. Nigga told me I got something I can do. Man, I'm finna go get it. It made me start thinking about what my mama always said. Why you don't do your music? Why you gonna do music? Why you don't do music? You used to do talent shows when you young, why you do music? So, put 2 and 2 together. I went back at it. I found Juice. That's how I actually found Juice. Because at first I was J. Steve. I was when I was young in South Park, I thought I used to call myself Mr. Big Stuff. That was my nickname. When we was Mr. Big Stuff, Mikey, like we used to group. I was Mr. Big Stuff. I forgot what Jane Babineau was, and me, Jane Babineau, Mikey. I forgot who else was in that group. It was like 4 or 5 of them. We thought we would do audition. Shit, we can go though. We were good. We practiced. We rehearsed in the Bridgeway, man. We rehearsed like we really was a group, man. Like we really was like the 5 Heartbeats and all that. We really did that, man. That's why I say these dudes now, this new music era, I don't think a lot of them dudes would even, if you could take them back to the beginning like that, they don't put that much in it.
Do you think it's clout based why people jumping into it now?
That too. Most definitely. Big part of the clout, yeah. Yeah, because people want to be somebody. When you can, I guess that's the new thing, to be the baller. Is make some music. Or talk about something, or you got to fly away with words. Which, I don't knock it. I just wish that us as a city, no hard offense to the rest of the city, but I can't speak about them. Us as a city should be more fucking unified, man. I just feel like if we just support each other. We ain't gotta kick it with them, but support him. Cause little do we know, the outside is where we trying to get them to see us. But why should we have to go there all the time when they can come here?
But truth be told, can I tell you something? Because I'm a music fanatic, and this is what I noticed. Every major style over the past 20 to 30 years have come from here. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
When
you look at Death Row, where does Death Row get their sauce from?
The gangster.
They got it from.
They was gangster, but they
got it from Big Mike and 3-2 when Rap-A-Lot let them go over there. All right. When you
most definitely, boy, you hit on the nose. Cause remember 3-2 and Snoop was beefing.
Yeah, Big Baby.
People don't even know that they was beefing.
See,
yeah, rest in peace, man. God, leaders of 3-2, man.
Then when you look at Bad Boy, all that player style, right? I'm gonna tell you when I saw it happen.
I'm a big fanatic too.
I used to. That's my guy, right?
That was my guy.
And Pimp. So
I like Pimp.
So when I seen Big and them, they came to Bach's birthday bash. Okay. It was Bach's birthday bash. I think it was '94. Bad Boy came. It was ESG on the mic. It was Big Mike. It was just everybody from that time was heavy then, right? I seen a change in his flow.
Who?
Biggie. Biggie started hitting that player real hard right after that, because that was right at Ready to Die.
I mean, think about it. He say that when I figure out the bricks go from 20 down south. Come on, man. You already know.
Look, and then you look at it. All right, so the screw era, right? The screw era basically ushered in the drink and what Future doing right now.
Yeah, most definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Drake.
We are, man. We create. We are. I always said this. Mm-hmm. Watch this. Mm-hmm. Atlanta used to call themselves Southern Playlists and Cadillac music.
Okay.
And who was Southern players? South, man. We Southern players, man. That's what we was laid back. We like Cadillacs. We didn't want to be like North or the South or the East. We wanted to be who we was. They want to get out of the big cars. We want to get in bigger cars.
Yeah.
We didn't want to. We practically damn near was. We just what I would say upgraded that old school fish. The you know what I'm saying, the Goldie days. Mm-hmm. We just embraced that and just modern day it. You ask me.
Yeah.
Because that's how we are. That pimpish, laid back, you know what I'm saying, player made, clean, yo blood, you know what I'm saying, the conversation. Yeah. We never changed that.
No.
We never changed that. That era still stuck in Houston, man.
But see, this is what I've seen over the past 10. Over the past 10, we leaned away from our own culture and we started to embrace others. So when we saw something that was hot in Atlanta, even though it may have derived from us, we regurgitated it.
We thought we had to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you see people in Florida that did something. You see people in Canada that did something. You just taking all that.
But see, yeah. And that's with going to the independency era. Yeah. So now, that's when as you see them, they independent. It was man, it's about being independent.
Yeah.
Independent. But I think, like I said earlier, I still say the code, our culture, us down here didn't read into that. Like they took it the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Like being independent, you know what I'm saying? Thinking that you could do it yourself. Mm-hmm. You can't do it yourself. Mm-hmm. You need help. Because for one, we all know that the music business is not ran by nobody look like us. Mm-mm. Well, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? Now you got people in power. Mm-hmm. But now you know what's called that. It was in Colombia a long time too, though.
JD.
Goddamn right. Mm-hmm. That's why a lot of people see people. That's why I say that these days they don't research. Mm-mm. A lot of people don't even know that was his dad and that man was prepped.
Right, because he was dancing for Houdini. Then he put him on.
Yeah, he was prepped. Put him on the show. Mm-hmm. Let him go out there and prep him. Learn what he got to do. Get him ready. Got him ready, and he the one chose that lane to do. Which that's what his daddy wanted him to do. Make your lane, but this is where you want to be.
And produce.
That's what he did. But people I don't know, these days, they figure they don't have to read music. Mm-hmm. Or don't have to research. But then it's crazy because like all of the beats and everything, like you say, they all sound like somebody went in there and just made something.
Yeah. But see, this is the thing too. Original thought. So we go back to the social media and people taking the same things, posting it. They may have a little twist to it, but it's actually the same. Back in the day, you couldn't have the same thing. Like I remember when I was growing up, you couldn't have the same type of song. Your song had to be totally different.
Yeah, you didn't want to be like everybody else.
When you look at
your words, you wanted your words to be more powerful than that person.
Right. You look at 8Ball and MJG and UGK. I put them next up against each other. Right. Check this out. So they both got similar subject matter. Similar subject matter.
But I gotta say one thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm going with 8Ball and MJG. No hard feelings to the pimp. Rest in peace, pimp. Big shout out to the old big OG, Bun, because they OG. They who they are. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna tell you something about them though. Before I say that, I salute them with the utmost, bro, because of they journey in the business. See, a lot of people don't even know the history of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They big time. They the first rap group on Jive Records.
That's right.
See, a lot of these. You ask these new rappers today. Man, what was the first? Ask them anything like that, they wouldn't know that.
Cause see, to tell you the truth, they were the first Southern rap artists.
Rap period.
No,
they didn't have no rappers.
Yeah, they did. Who? They had KRS-One. They had Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
You put it.
No.
Not Jive.
Jive did.
No, Jive. No.
I'm telling you.
No. Did you hear what you just said?
Yeah.
You said again?
KRS-One.
No.
Yeah. KRS-One was on Jive.
No, well but
look, because I'm gonna tell you. Want me to tell you the story? So this is the story. When they went and they signed their deal in New York, they were so happy that they walked out of that office. The first thing that happened, they walked up to KRS-One because they was like, oh, you know, they looked up to him.
You missed me on that one.
They looked up to him, right? KRS-One say, y'all might have to think about that again. Y'all might have made the worst mistake ever because they signed a draconian deal, a bad deal. And it took them forever to get out of it. Matter of fact, they had UGK.
Oh, yeah.
So they already had
them guys knew the business.
Yeah.
Come on, we know that's the Mecca.
Yeah.
That's where everything was.
Because they already got slammed up there. Because look, Q-Tip from A Tribe Called Quest, on Check the Rhyme, he say, Rule 4080, most of these record labels shady. They already been through it because they seen people get gaffled. They seen people go.
That was says the Mecca.
Yeah.
But watch what I'm going to tell you, though. Because I was going to that part about them two.
Go ahead.
Because you say they kind of like, I say I kind of disagree because I would listen. I listen to Pimp them. I listen to UGK, Riding Dirty. You know what I'm saying? Pocket Full of Stones, Short Texas. You know what I'm saying? I was in there. You know what I'm saying? Even going to the other ones, but I could pull one song out for 8Ball and MJG old music that play in the club to this day.
Lay It Down.
It's just like this Millennium song that this newer artist got right now that's gonna follow that same lead, Meek Mills. That song, what is it, Sons of Nightmare, whatever.
Yeah, Dreams of Nightmare.
Dreams of Nightmare. That song is, look, I'm getting goosebumps. That song is just like Lay It Down. Because Lay It Down will go for ages still.
Yeah.
So like Dreams and Nightmares is just like Lay It Down. UGK they was there, but they wasn't because they was going through them processes. These dudes was dropping music that was like knowledgeable music. These dudes was lyricists. I ain't gonna lie, I think they two different eras because they was two different kind of rap groups. You know what I'm saying? UGK and them was straight down south dirty. They was that dirty south. Which call them they was at Swall, but them motherfuckers was on some political shit back then.
Yeah, they was, but
they was very smart. They was hitting. They wasn't just rapping the regular pimp talking all that. They was talking some knowledge back then.
Yeah.
Like you say, a C note for a concert. I know that sound preposterous. Nigga, we didn't have a pot to piss, so we got on stage and we rocked the bitch. Fuck, jeez, I want to see my niggas in the front row get buck wild, start a fight. The motherfuckers making niggas stop the show. You know what I'm saying? Like,
look, they take me back to starships and rockets.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
All right,
see what I'm saying? Look, listen to that. Yeah.
But look, Pimp. So Bun and them had they game too.
No, they did.
But they took it from a different perspective.
They was Bun was like the dope. To
they
me, they was like the
poach.
dope. Yeah, they was off the post. They was hustling on the post.
Yeah.
They had that country sound. See, to me, that's why I say they're different. But that's what it's gonna make this a live ass versus.
Yeah.
Because they got that country sound. They got country too, but they just two different kinds of country.
Right.
And it's gonna make. I think this is gonna be one of the live verses though.
Because see, you got Memphis, you got PA, right?
Yeah.
So both of these two areas, they breeded people that came down to Houston and made Houston their home.
Both of them.
And
both of them.
And they helped shape Houston.
They did.
Look, because I'm going to tell you this. That first album, that Coming Out Hard album, listen to me. The first, look, I remember I went and got this album. This had to be 93. I had it on a tape. I played that tape every day. That tape had 9 songs on it. 9 songs. No more, no less. Every one of them songs jammed, and the production. Look, and the production was very minimal.
T-Mix.
Yeah, but you see the evolution of T-Mix from now to Outside Looking In.
Monster.
All the way up.
In Our Lifetime, man, was this animal. That's my favorite. And In Our Lifetime is my favorite.
And then MJG started producing when he did his No More Glory. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you know, he had that. He always had that producer mind because that's how they end up. They pulled them Bad Boy, put him in a position. I respect P Diddy for that because them dudes deserve that.
But I'm gonna tell you what happened. So what happened, for what I could see from a fan perspective, in '97, when they did that Mace the Play Away Family, y'all know that's my favorite
You
song of all time. Yeah.
Don't. Ah, nigga, that old jam.
Look, I did a
Everything
video.
that'll do with all about the loot.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's the jam.
Look, I did a video on my social media where I was enjoying myself. I had celebrated a whole bunch of success, and they saw me in the club, and I hit my step on it. That's my favorite song. But when they jumped out there, because A-Ball and them, when they jumped out there with Mason them, that already solidified them with Bad Boy, because that was a hit on that album.
Yeah.
On that Harlem World album.
Dun bum 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 bum. Yeah.
But then also you put that against what UGK did with Big Pimpin'.
But see, yeah. But now watch this though. Two different eras.
Yeah.
Because that song was like Bad Boy, but Big Pimpin' was like something else.
Yeah, Big Pimpin' was out this world.
Exactly. Because that, to me, I think Big Pimpin', gave us some extra muscle.
Yeah.
Cause like, thanks to Kiki with the South Side, thanks to Scarface and them with Mind Playing Tricks on Me, and you know what I'm saying, all of them jams they had, cause I'm talking about like everything from the whole from controversy rap of Willie D, all of that music. I be jamming that old stuff, cause man, you listen to what they be saying. See, that's the thing about today. You get bored. I mean, they're not saying I get it. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I jam the hell out of Money Bag. I jam the hell out of the Lil Baby. I jam them, but I ain't gonna lie, I can't jam every song. Nah. But Money Bag, I ain't gonna lie.
Money Bag,
Money Bag, I like Money Bag. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna give Money Bag his card. Money Bag, one of the guys. Money Bag and Ross, man. See, I'm a Ross fanatic. I'm a Rose fan to this core. I mean, he's like that's my Millennium Biggie.
Because it's production.
Man, his everything, man. His delivery, everything about Ross, man, is player. You ain't gonna lie, he just smooth. You know what I'm saying? The way he talk about the way he deliver, the way he spit his game, man, is just smooth and it's grown. It's show it, man. Ross give me elevation. When I listen to Ross, man, I think I get more encouragement. His music alone, I don't care what he talking about. Cause like you say, the production, man, and you be like, but watch this though. Cube them did that. Gangsters, make this man come back and do it again and make it his own song, make you forget. That's what I was taught by Matthew Knowles. Cause my boy was in the class with him, so I used to go with him. To where he ended up pulling me in there, you know what I'm saying? And I pepped my little step up on my brain, on my knowledge. But cause I mean, man, I got a history though. You know, I was Papa Roo road coordinator back in the game. Like, for some years. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Papa Roo. He got his album. This is a foreign for the he finna find to drop it. So I done did some things, bro. That's why I like my music, man. I learned from Roo. I learned from a lot of dudes. Danger Ray. I remember Danger Ray back in the day. Middle Fingers. The original one, him and Los, one of the original Middle Fingers. I done ran into that. I met a lot of dudes, man. Man, thanks to Danger them. My first time, I got a song I did with Devin. It was on a mixtape, but we redid in the club. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man, this is why I tell these artists now, these underground artists, man, like, you know, if you worried about what somebody, man, stop working. Hell with that. You know what I'm saying? You got to make your own moves. I told my Kinfolk Be Smooth, tell him, dog, you got to get to, he always asked me, man, you be knowing, because I get in there and I react with him. I go in there, ask questions, I talk to him. I don't go ask him for nothing. I go chop it up, man. Such. I catch a phrase or whatever he on, or either you know what I'm saying, some kind of way catch him where I can get him in that mood. Every DJ to the point where I used to go to the club. They juice the bay. Hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna go find out. You gotta build a relationship with the industry, not just your homeboys or your neighborhood. You gotta, because your homeboys and neighborhood ain't gonna pull you out, because they right there with you. How they gonna pull you out now? So you got to go out there to somebody that's over here doing something, and that all these people put a stain on their brain to where somebody gonna eventually, hey man, I know this dude, man, such. Because right now that's what it is, word of mouth.
So I'm gonna tell you something. So one of the top DJs at V103 in Atlanta hit me up. He hit me up. I'll connect you after this, but I want to make this point. He hit me up on social media. He thought I was doing rap. and he was like, "Hey, if you need something, if you want to get a song played, if you want to do this here,
send it to him."
Right. I told him, no, I'm a comedian. I do talk show host, but guess what? I send great artists to you. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna link you in with him.
Oh, man, I appreciate that, brother.
And make it work. Cause see, that's the whole thing. See, what I want to tell people about the Overstand, cause we about to close now.
Okay. Yeah.
So before I tell them, go ahead and let the people know how they can find you.
Oh man, go Google me. That's how you do that. Cause y'all like Google. Just go to Google and you put JUICEDABANK 14, man. Just put that on there. You ain't gotta put the 14. Just put Juice the Bank. And you put Juice the Bank, and anything is gonna pop up and show you. I got a reality show, which on the cool that I'm finna drop some episodes on my reality show now. It was the Banks reality show, you know what I'm saying, but I kind of changed it due to complications dealing with somebody else. So boom, it's Juice the Bank show. So it's like my reality show, just talking about what I've been through, a part of my, growth of what I've learned and what I get out of it. I give back. So that, and shoot, I'm finna drop this. Me and my boy Trey Lady finna drop this new whole CD, man, a joint CD, like a compilation CD amongst a producer, rapper, video, you know what I'm saying, to artist. I just call myself an artist, but I'm a vocalist. And we put it together like a Nate Dogg Warren G album. You know what I'm saying? Because Warren G, Warren G as a producer, but you also know what I'm saying, Regulator, he rapped it. That's Trey Lady. But, and I look at myself like a Nate Dogg. That's really where the R&G come from. Because I feel like if Nate Dogg I can look at Nate Dogg and get a clear view of what I need to do. Because Nate Dogg from the streets, you know what I'm saying, he's still gangster, and he gonna get out there and blow, you know what I'm saying? But he blow what he know. He don't try to be Brian McKnight or none of them. And that's where I'm at. That's why I'm trying to be in my own lane. That's why I kind of laugh. I crack jokes. I shoot little slugs every now and then and tell these dudes when they be having all these dudes on their hooks. Hey, man, you know, say if they want a real vocalist, holler at me. Well, you done been to the karaoke, man. I'm going to karaoke night. Shout out to OG Spook. You know what I'm saying? 5th level, 3809 Market Street. But, that's my practice. Like I told you earlier, when I was a kid, I used to try to sound like anybody on the radio. And if I couldn't sound like nobody on the radio, man, I'd cry like a baby. My mom be like, "What's wrong with you?" I'd be in there, get in bed, I'm in there crying. But that's how I learned how to really, because I never went to school for none of that for singing. Straight raw. I never went to school for it. I wanted to be bad and not stay in the choir in the church, you know what I'm saying? So, but other than that, that's what you get. But man, I got new music, man. Video for the drop tomorrow, man. Backstabbing, me and K Shine, man. Y'all need to check that out, man. Everybody on it. It's hot. It's buzzing right now, and I ain't dropped nothing but a promo. Every time I I posted, it's getting over 200, 100 and some, 200 in a day or two. Like just views off a half of a promo video, a piece of a video. So then it's a positive. It got a lot of message in it. Backstabbing. They conniving and they backstabbing. Yeah.
Well, once again, we want to thank you for coming down and having a discussion with
us.
You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that.
But what we're going to talk about with Overstand, right?
Overstand.
So this is what I overstand. So the reason why I had Juice come to the show is because, look, whenever I see a person out here doing positive things in the community and they working towards something, they trying to achieve something, why not help? If you ain't helping, you a barrier.
Ooh, man, that was tough.
No, for real.
That's real. That's real. That was tough.
If you're not going to help somebody, you a barrier. Yeah. Basically, what you doing is you holding up progress. Get out the way.
Yeah.
So that's why I want to say.
Oh, you trying to walk them down?
Yeah. Because, most times when you in that type of situation, it be an older person, a dinosaur in the game that may not have met their potential, but still want to be the gatekeeper.
Yeah.
So when you get into that type of situation, I smile, I be cordial, and I move on because I know what I'm dealing with. Because you don't defeat that with brute force or defeat that with trying to match wits with them. You let them stay where they are, stagnant.
Facts.
You go toward the light.
Always.
So what the light is what an opportunity is.
Yeah.
And what I want to say to my youngsters, I don't care if you rapping, I don't care if you're telling jokes or whatever. Go to where somebody got a positive word for you, somebody that's willing to help you, somebody that's willing to give you an opportunity.
Just listen.
Ain't nobody your friend if they ain't giving you an opportunity.
Facts.
Them people just talking like that in front of you.
Or
but behind,
or they trying to tell you what they did just like you.
Right.
And probably that's they subliminal message of why they didn't make it. Trying to tell you that they really trying to tell you you ain't gonna make it.
Right.
But they ain't man enough to tell you that.
Right. They not. But they also may be trying to stunt your growth because they may be envious of what you could possibly do.
That's part of it. They are stunting your growth.
Yeah.
They don't want you to go forward. They want you to stop right there where they stopped.
Right.
That's why they want to hold you there instead of saying, "Nah, look, man, look, I stopped right here, man, keep going."
Right.
So you should never want nobody to stay in the same place as you. I always want somebody to go farther than me.
That's right. So this is what I want y'all to understand. I already came to grips in my comedy life. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of stuff. Yeah, Juneteenth, we'll be doing the 1865 festival in Atlanta from the week of June 19th to the 23rd. I also got a Tuesday night show that'll be coming up at the Uptown Comedy Club. Now, Uptown is big time out there, right? That's where T.I. was on stage and they showing all them little things.
Yeah, they serious too. That's like the new Apollo.
Yeah, so sometimes you gotta go toward the light. So that's why I tell my youngsters, go toward the light. You don't even gotta be in entertainment. If you just trying to work a job and you in college, or you got somebody that can give you a good game. And sometimes medicine hard to take. Yeah. Somebody might be telling you something and it might seem rough at first.
That's what you need to listen to.
Accept it because it's gonna drive you to be better.
Yep.
So overstand that. And
ain't nothing wrong with this to a hater. I'm gonna say why. I don't believe in bad. I don't believe in bad information.
Right.
See, you can sit over there. I'm gonna listen to a damn fool talk stupid over there, and I'm gonna be in their conversation. I'm gonna be sitting there listening. I'm like, for real? And what did you do? I'm gonna ask questions. You know why? Because at the end of the day, he gonna teach me how to not be a fool, how to not be stupid. Because I remember he did that, and I'm not gonna do what he did. So that's right. That was my learning lesson to keep listening. I tell people all the time, all information is good information. It's how you apply that shit.
Right. And I'll leave y'all with this one. Every bit of hate got a small bit of truth in it.
Ooh.
So we'll be talking to y'all next time. Marinate on that. Hit me in the inbox and also hit us in the comments if y'all want to hear more about that. But until next time, y'all here with Ken Mills on Unbiased on Boss Up Houston Network. Hello fam, Ken Mills here once again with World of Comedy 5 Entertainment. So to give you the idea of what Unbiased is, we always see things on social media and also in the world where we wonder what is the thought process behind these idiotic things that people do. We're going to give an honest, unbiased opinion. So with that being said, we're going to cover several different topics. These topics will start from mental health, addiction, finance, incarceration, relationships. We're going to be truly unbiased this season. So remember, tune in at 8 p.m. Check us out on Boss Up Houston Network. Hello fam, Ken Mills here once again with World of Comedy 5 Entertainment. So to give you the idea of what Unbiased is, we always see things on social media and also in the world where we wonder what is the thought process behind these idiotic things that people do. We're going to give an honest, unbiased opinion. So with that being said, we're going to cover several different topics. These topics will start from mental health, addiction, finance, incarceration, relationships. We're going to be truly unbiased.